Will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Looks right for a quick completion. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Dump off, caught by the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play. Pick up a good chunk of yards. And if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. And give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Textbook opening drive in a hostile environment. Now let's see if they can punch it in as the crowd gets really cranked up. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And the Utes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
And the Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
The Utes will line up to punt it away. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He hands it off from the gun. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Keeping it on the ground here. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Trucks through the defender. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. There's an inside give. As the first down is still going. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
LSU has moved into the red zone. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Utah offense takes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The Utes looking to run some tempo here.
A pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They look to throw it here on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Utes pick up enough to get a first down there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
And the Utes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
That's a first down for the offense.
Gain moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Handoff from the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Utah, 0.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a shotgun run call. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Utes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. What a catch! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Utes looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Utah.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Quick throw to the left. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So 2nd and 7 at a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's a comeback round. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can he get there on the ground? And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, LSU.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Oh, the pass is picked off. Past the 50. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Utes. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Passes the 40. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Cook just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. What can they do on 2nd and long? He's past the marker and still going. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Give it to the back again. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Point after, knocked right through.
Utah 17.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Takes the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. They'll run it here. Fighting off the defender. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. There's the handoff. It's the first and still running. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Important second down play coming up. An inside move now from the shotgun. That one moves the ball across the 35. And the Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Utes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Second down play coming up.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. running play called on 3rd and short. Powerful running here. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The Utes line up on 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It's now 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the 2nd down play.
221 wing, 221 wing. Charge. Let's go, let's go.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. Look out. Whole different game now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back, bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Williams.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the left. Breaks into open space. Has the first down and more. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short on the +27. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Deep shot toward the end zone. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Oh, he's bringing it back.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Utes offense takes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? The shotgun running play call.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The shotgun handoff here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The Utes come to the line in the hurry up. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. They'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Ready.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Ball is loose. Who can recover? And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Powering through. First down and more. He's still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. 1st down, looking for more now. How's that for luck? Keeps the football and picks up the 1st down.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Working clock with the ground game. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Defense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Makes it look easy. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Utah offense takes the field. First and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Powers through. Moves the ball up to the 30. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And the game just good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Tackle, but first down. And the Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
First down for the offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And A quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. He hands it off from the gun. Got the first down and still motoring. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking for a man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab on the move. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
But, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Utes. They battle back to get even now.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
The important PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for a late, deep throw. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed. They'll run it from the gun. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. The Sault were able to bring him down quickly. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks it through from 42 for the game winner. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it.